Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
He has time. He's got the left side. Dobbs is there. Leaping grab. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Perfection. Expect nothing else. Do you like to make yourself a hot cup of coffee to start your day? We have both whole bean and grounded. Also great for all you iced coffee if not a hot kind of person. Even make yourself a frappe to quench your thirst. The best tasting coffee with espresso. It's only $18.99 plus taxes for a 12-ounce bag. Buy 1 to 5 bags and shipping is only $7. If you spend over $100, shipping is absolutely free.
Good morning and welcome to Rob and Ken in the morning. Oh, Ken the Bear fan forgot to set the show. Guess who set the show this morning? All right, well, good morning, Moose Guy. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the show, Rob and Ken in the morning. We got Ken, the bearded one. He's mobile, as you can see, in his shades. He's looking like ZZ Top.
You see this?
I don't know what you
Take a couple of.
You're fading in and out, bro. This might be an issue today. This is going to be a lot of fun. Thank God it's Fuck You Friday.
I take a couple days off, and
What's up?
he's already taken top billing. Oh,
What's up, Big Rock? Good morning. What's up, man? Good morning. Welcome to the show, fellas. It's Rob and Ken. No Ken the Bear fan. He is on his way to go see the Commanders, the Bear game, the Bears and Commanders. He will be at the game, and he will not be here Monday. So please, everybody, come enjoy. Ken's mobile today, so
yeah. So I'll be in and out for like the first 10 minutes.
Man, yeah, we're going to talk about that. Sad day to be a Viking fan with that missed call, huh? Does that change the game? You didn't see that? There was a controversial call. The Vikings have the last drive. They're on the 3-yard line, and Darnold backs into the end zone. And as they sack him, they grab his face mask and tank it down, and no one calls it. It's clear he's got the corner of his helmet and rips his head around. But
I didn't see it live, but I saw the still of it. And the guy damn near broke his neck with how far he turned it.
Bro, I don't understand how it didn't. But that doesn't mean the
worst part is he's 5 foot from a ref.
Yeah. No, the ref was right there. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It feels like shades of being in a Mahomes game. I mean, I don't get it, bro. He was right there.
Well, shit, that reminds me of Aaron Rodgers' first playoff game there when we were playing against the Cardinals, and it was that big shootout we had in the last drive. Aaron Rodgers gets face masked and the game ends.
Yeah.
So, believe us, Vikings, we feel your pain.
I mean, does that mean they would have got the ball? They would have been out at the 20. You know, they would have had a first down. I mean, it definitely would have given them a fresh set of downs. They had no timeouts left. It was under 2 minutes. I mean, Do they go all the way and score a touchdown? Because they needed a touchdown and a 2-point. They hadn't been able to score a touchdown since the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's no guarantee that we're going to score. So, but I get it. The call was missed, and we'll never know. And now the question is the hangover from losing to the Lions a real thing because you lose the next game? Lion fans keep saying that, and this proves it, I guess, kind of, doesn't it?
I was going to say, did Joe pop up in the sidebar to get added in?
Wait, let me see. Joe, what's up, buddy?
Dude, I spent half an hour in the sidebar yesterday because Ken wasn't paying attention.
Man, Ken's driving and I'm running solo, bro.
No. Other Ken the Bear.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, yesterday when it was just Rob and Ken, I sat there. I came in right when they were trash talking the Raiders, and they were talking about how the Raiders are basically a lost cause for this season, and this and that. And I was sitting there waiting for Ken to let me in, and then 30 minutes later he still didn't let me in, and I was just like, what? He must not be looking at the little sidebar.
I didn't see it either until Ken just said something now, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, shut up, Matt, fucker. I didn't think I would have mattered. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't. You seen it last night, Joe? The missed call. Did you see it? Joe froze.
Yes.
God damn it!
I didn't get to see it.
Oh no,
I was doing homework, but I saw the controversy about the face mask.
Yeah, he had the face mask. He had it hooked in the corner.
Yeah,
and his fucking whole head went around. I'm like, how is that not called?
Hey, I just think it's funny. Big Rock is over here saying it wouldn't have mattered though because Darnold sucks. I don't know if Big Rock is a Vikings fan, but
no, he's a Packer
the Vikings.
Fan. He's a total Packer fan.
Okay, because I was gonna say how you gonna shit on Darnold he's been winning,
Well, both teams, man. Neither team after they scored, they both went down the field on both drives, put 14 points apiece, and then nothing after. They only could kick field goals. They either punted or field goal, punted, and then finally the Rams put one up at the end. But
yeah.
I mean, hey, the Vikings had the chance. They took the ball away. They had plenty of shots down there. I'm not, when you leave points on the board, you cannot do that. Packer backer for life, Joe. You see that, Big Rock? Packer backer for life.
Yeah. Dude, Darnold's been playing good ball for the most part this season.
What's up, Philip? Go, Pack, go.
Oh yeah. Except these past 2 weeks,
I mean,
we've kind of seen the issue that we've seen with Darnold his whole career is when that pressure's really on him, he does fold a little bit. I'm going to say he's done better than he has, but he's still got a little crease in him.
Well, they lost Darisaw last night. I don't know how long.
Sure.
We got to get a Vikings fan on here to find out. But when Darisaw went down, that's why they were able to get to him so much easier. Oh, there was a lot of pressure on him after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it was a little different game when he went down.
That's been the knock on Darnold his whole career, though. I watched him play at USC, and I watched him in college, and I was like, man, this guy could be really good if he could learn to hold on to the football because he fumbles. That's his thing is when the pressure starts coming, he starts fumbling the ball, dude.
Yeah.
Or throwing picks. He turns the ball over too much. But I don't know if he did that last night. I didn't get to see, but just saying that's been the knock on Darnold for a long time. And
for the most part, they played decent. They just kept they got in the red zone and they bogged down. They couldn't score. I mean, the Rams played good defense last night. No bullshit. But Darisaw got rolled up. Literally, they were taking a knee. It was like going into the half, and it was under 30 seconds. And one of the guys got whipped around and rolled up on the back of his leg, and they had to watch him go down with 5 seconds to go. That was what was left on the clock, and they lost him. I don't know if he's out for the season. I don't know. I mean, it was ugly. They carted him off. Right? It was he walked off. Man, it didn't look good.
That's a huge loss for them.
Yes. Oh, it's going to be too. They're going to feel it. I mean,
he's their left tackle too, isn't he?
Yeah, the left tackle. The blind
Yeah,
side.
if you got to lose a tackle, you definitely don't want to lose the left one.
You know, he was their best lineman. You didn't want to lose him just for that alone. So
Yeah.
Skull.
too many penalties. Yeah,
Still
I
keep
know,
on
man. So
believing.
much laundry gets tossed on the field these days, man. Everywhere, even in that game, it was terrible.
Well, the officiating period has been terrible this year.
I agree.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
been I mean, the fact that Kansas City is still undefeated should tell you everything you need to know.
Right.
Like they should
Jeremy
have
said
lost.
there was 3 called back interceptions already, or maybe it was he's like, there's already been a bunch that they've dropped, they've erased. Just like,
Yeah.
how?
Yeah, Mahomes should be leading the league in interceptions.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know,
crazy.
man.
And not
It's
just
crazy.
that, but just
All right,
on the Chiefs. Even.
you guys carry the show for like 5-10 minutes. I will be on my
Yeah.
laptop when I get back.
Yeah. You're good, bro. You're good. We're here, man. We here.
Yeah, dude,
Me and
the
Joe got
officiating
this.
in general has been terrible, in my opinion. Like that, something
Yeah.
has to be done about it because it's getting to the point where the referees are influencing the outcomes of games so often that it's like you're damaging the product, dude. People aren't gonna want to watch because it's like, why am I gonna watch the last drive when it's just gonna end on a stupid pass interference call that's gonna put the other team at the 1 yard line? And you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a blatant miss last night. I mean, I don't understand how you and see this is this is the other thing that aggravates me is that's not a fucking that right there should be a play where you throw a flag and challenge it. But that's one of those plays you can't challenge it. Why? Tell me why we have challenges and we can't challenge any rule or any play on the field. Explain that to me. Because I want to know. I mean, you get these challenges. You should be able to challenge any fucking play. A ref's call, a early whistle shouldn't fucking do. You want to get the play right. You want the integrity of the game to stay, wholesome and good. And I mean, I don't get it, bro. They should be able to throw a flag and say, "Oh, that was a blatant fucking penalty."
You remember a couple years ago when they actually did allow you to challenge penalties like pass interference and stuff? How many of those challenges actually worked?
Well,
refs don't like overturning their own calls, dude, especially the subjective calls. And so it's like that's what you saw was a whole bunch of challenges like on pass interference calls, and then they would just come back and be like, no, after review, it's still pass interference. Like,
bro,
even if it wasn't.
How can we track all this stuff, all this super tracking on players and how fast all this shit, but we can't have something track the penalties in the game to call the penalties out?
See, to me, I think the problem is that with the subjective penalties, they're open to so much interpretation. I think that there needs to be more in the rule book as far as like there should be clearly defined characteristics of like pass interference. Like, for example, if you grab the jersey, it's automatic pass interference. Like I could live with that because you're going to get a lot more pass interference calls, which would suck. But at the same time, at least you have a clear standard, and eventually players are going to stop grabbing the jersey because they know they're going to get called.
Yeah.
You know, it's like with roughing the passer. Like it to me, roughing the passer has become a joke. It's like
full weight on top of them or something, or they
get pushed into the quarterback. You get pushed into the quarterback, and you try your best to not land on top of them, and you still get flagged.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. It's stupid.
I just think they should be allowed. I mean, a challenge flag. Challenge anything that I disagree with it. I've seen it differently. I mean, and in this particular instance, about 20 million other people saw the same fucking thing when they looked at that was a ripped around, and that should have been a call instead of a save too. I mean, that put the game out of reach at that point. They were down 8. And with that 2 points, that makes it 10. So under 2 minutes, them scoring twice is not going to happen. Very seldom does that ever happen in the NFL, where you could drop a bomb and then go back and get it. I mean, no, that's way too much. But they had a legit shot. I mean, they weren't out of it.
Especially with the new onside kick, with the new kicking, never going to work again. Which was already low when you didn't have to declare it, but now it's like I've seen a bunch of onside kicks this season. I haven't seen one that was recovered by the kicking team.
Well, I mean,
officiating
I've always been.
Officiating is a real issue.
Yeah, it's exactly. I mean, I've been watching football for 40 years, bro. I mean, it's gotten so terrible these days. And now with all the camera angles and everything, I mean, how do you not want to get it right? How hard is it for someone to quickly look at the play and see if there's I don't know, man. Yeah, the onside kick is bullshit. Yeah. The fact that you can't even do an onside kick until the fourth quarter, you got to announce it, it's crazy. No more trickery. Yeah, that was clearly a face mask. There's no doubt, man.
I just watched a video last night where Mahomes was in the pocket. It's the fourth quarter, and this defensive lineman is getting held all the way into the backfield. Mahomes runs right by him, takes off for like a 20-yard run, but then they go back and they show it, and there's literally a referee standing right there watching. Like he's literally got his eyes focused on the guy holding, and just completely ignores it.
Yeah,
it's like
I don't get it, bro. I don't understand why. It seems like they just pick the refs in that neighborhood, and there's fans of the team. You know what I mean? He refs those games because he lives near Kansas City. He's a Chiefs fan. I don't.
Dude, honestly, I think that there are some refs that are biased. Like I can give you a few examples. Jerome Boger, he was like super biased against the Raiders, dude. Every single time that dude refs a Raider game.
Oh, we had issues with him in Green Bay too.
Like
Welcome
you could
back
easily
to the show,
go.
My friend.
What's up there, buddy?
I'm reading this big long thing Justin posted here. He said, "There's nothing wrong with the current NFL rules. They were just whining babies who cannot accept that the judgment calls have to be made in real time." God, this damn thing's rolling. It's a really long statement. Holy, let me just do this so I can read it from here. Oh, I can't even read it from here.
Yeah, you got to bring it up in the side.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, there's nothing wrong. Let's see. Whining ass babies. Let's see. That's life. Vikings fans shouldn't be mad about anything. They had a fair chance to win that game and they blew it. Challenging penalties was tried. It was terrible. And no, the solution is not to take a bro. No one has ever tried to challenge something. Everybody's like, well, when you say challenge it, look, everyone gets 3 challenges. If you get the first 2 right, you get a third one. I mean, if I have a challenge, I should be able to challenge any fucking rule, especially when there's a camera right there showing it. Come on, man. That's some bullshit cop-out right there.
I couldn't understand what Justin was saying. He had the NFL's balls in his mouth too hard.
I know, man. There you go. What he was referencing was when they were trying to allow them to challenge pass interference, and all the challenges never got overturned.
Yes,
yeah, that's what I just brought that up, and I was like,
I didn't hear you.
And that's true because there wasn't a fucking penalty there. These guys were just hoping that they were going to get something because maybe the refs missed it in real time. That's what that was about. But if you know that you're not going to get another challenge, I mean, you only have 2 challenges. Don't waste it. That's what the fuck it's for. It's for to save your ass when they miss a call. That's what the fucking challenges are for. That's your lifeline, right? That's a reset button. That's a whoa, hold on a second. I don't care what the reason was why you blew the whistle and it was dead, but we got it wrong. So fucking here's my flag. I'm challenging it. Let's fucking fix it before we take another snap. Because if you take that snap, it's over. It never existed. It didn't happen. I'm just saying. That's my feeling on it.
No, I agree if they're not going to change, if they're not going to add more to the rules as far as like make the subjective calls more well defined in the rule book, then they're going to have to allow challenges again or something, dude. Because like people are going to stop. Eventually, people are going to get tired of refs like influencing the outcomes of games.
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
I mean, just look at how many games this year have been decided by referees. I can go back a few weeks to Kansas City and the Bengals, and there was that bullshit pass interference call that basically gave Kansas City the game.
Yeah. Oh,
in the final 2 minutes.
It's happened throughout history. I mean, the whole fucking Russell Wilson throwing the bomb on the Packers in the end zone. One ref's got his hands up, one's going like this.
Oh, the Hail Mary?
Yeah. The Hail Mary,
Where MP Jennings gets his hands on it first. They both hit the ground together, and MD Jennings comes up with it, but it's a touchdown.
Yeah. Bro, the tuck rule, all that shit, man. There's so many fucking rules, man, and shit that's happened that we've all seen it.
I was going to say, don't be mentioning the tuck rule. You're going to give Joe PTSD.
Oh, I've already had PTSD for that for 20 years, dude.
It's shit like that, man. And look, in the end, we all just wanted to get it right? That's what I mean, you want it to go the right way. You want them to make the right call. It sucks it happened, and your team might lose because they make the right call, but that's how it was played. That's how it should have been. I just don't get it. I just want it to look good. Bootleg refs. Yeah, that was bootleg refs. I remember that. That was so funny. One guy's like this, and the other guy's like, no. I'm like, holy fuck. Talk about controversy. They're 6 feet apart, and neither one of them could get it right. I swear to God.
Oh, that's your, if I remember correctly, right after that game, the NFL had fixed the shit with the regular officials, and they got right back in after that shit.
Cam's so right, though. They're supposed to check it from New York. They're supposed to try to eliminate some of this shit.
Mm-hmm. But what I've heard is that they only want New York chiming in if it's some hugely blatantly obvious thing. Other than that, they don't want the
You mean like yesterday in the end zone when he ripped his head around? It was so blatant, bro. Are you kidding me? They did not interfere.
I'm just saying.
Bro, that was their opportunity to do it right there, because everybody in the world saw that it was a face mask. He whipped them around. It was a safety on top of it. I mean, you have to get this call right, and did not even. Everybody, JJ was really bad. He was hot.
Well, I mean, this is also the same guy that threw his helmet. Whipped off his helmet and hit a ref.
I would have thrown my helmet at somebody.
Right here, introduced him to Strap City.
I mean, bro, I know it ain't the appropriate thing to do, but that's like one of those things. I would protest it somehow. I mean, you're going to blatantly just let that shit go, then I'm going to protest it. You can find me. Fuck it.
If I was Darnold, I would have been waiting for that red.
Something, bro. Oh, my Lord.
I'd have been like, bro, like, come on. Between you and me, we both know you saw that. Like, we both know that.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. I just wanted to do the right thing. I mean, is that so wrong? Do the right thing, man. Get it right.
No. That's the thing is, like, at the end of the day, the NFL thinks that people want every game to go down to the wire. They want, exciting games, and they're right for the most part. But what people want even more than that is integrity in the game.
Yeah.
They want to know that the game is being decided fairly.
Yeah. Exactly. That is exactly it, man. Well, we lost Joe again.
Mm-hmm. He'll be back.
Anyway, well, we did do the predictions yesterday with me and Ken, but since Ken ain't here, I forgot what we did yesterday.
Okay, we'll run through them again. Hold on.
Let's do it, man. I mean, look. I'm going to say this yesterday. I picked the Vikings, and then JB announced that both Puka and I immediately said, all right, I reserve the right to switch if they are both playing. I'm taking the Rams, and they both played, and the Rams won. So.
Yep.
I'm picking that victory. What's up, Joe? He's back.
All right. How about for the New York Jets at the New England Patriots?
I took the Jets.
What are you going to take, Joe?
Man, I don't know. If Drake May plays like he did last week, I think I might take the Patriots.
They're at home. It's at home.
Drake May played pretty good last week, dude.
I just think it's a Devontae and Rodgers gets on the same page kind of week.
That's what I was just about to say. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say Rodgers and Devontae recapture that magic a little bit and do just enough to win. Baltimore at Cleveland. Is anybody picking fucking Cleveland?
No, but I think that the fact that Jameis Winston is starting is going to make it closer than it would have been.
Yes, really? I will totally agree with that. 30 for 30 ought to get them a little more competitive.
Yeah. No, I look, anything's better than what they had going. So, but I'm still not picking the Browns are done.
That might be right now. You know when
the spare room
when Deshaun off the field, that might a home crowd ever cheered for their starting quarterback getting carted off.
Bro, they were like, "You deserve it. You deserve it." That's what they were chanting.
That's what I'm saying.
You deserve it.
Like that's the first time in NFL history that a team's like lost
their
starting quarterback
for
the season, and people are like,
balling. Oh.
And people are like, it's not so bad.
Yeah, adios.
Oh yeah, that's why I think with this injury, and especially with that reaction he got when he got the injury, I think he's done. Why would you want to come back and play anywhere if that's how you're going to be receptive?
That is not the legit spread. He's like 20.5. Ravens winning a close one. No, they're going to destroy him, bro.
I don't know if they're going to destroy him because, like I said, I think Jameis will make them a little more competitive.
The most locked game of the week was the Lions game. Whenever we get to that, that's the most locked game.
Perfect segue, Rob, because that was the very next game.
Okay, that's the next game. There you go.
Titans in Detroit. Is anybody even thinking about picking the Titans?
No.
I hope and pray that the Titans win, but yeah.
When I made my picks, it was a 99 to 1% chance. That's a lock.
Yeah.
Well, Josh, all those sexual assault cases were kind of rude too. So,
hey, I can agree with not liking the dude as a person and all that, but cheering for an injury is still a little.
Man, they should have never hired him.
I don't know. Ken, to me, that's one of those if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it kind of things. Because, like, is it really wrong to cheer for an injury for a rapist? Like, it's a moral question. I
totally get your point, Joe.
It's a moral question.
That's why I'm not cheering for an injury for anybody.
Yeah. But if it had to happen to somebody,
it's come back to doing the right thing, Joe. It's coming back.
If it had to happen to somebody, I'm glad it was him.
Yeah. All right. It's kind of harsh, but it's truthful. It's from the heart. It's from the heart.
Oh, all right. Indianapolis versus Houston.
Oh, Houston's upset.
Indy is 4-3. Houston is 5-2.
Yeah, Houston gets this one.
Okay. Well, you don't think that Indy's going to try to play them like we did?
It is a divisional game, and I'm not saying they're not. I mean, I think Indy's defense can get pressured, but that's what we took Stroud out of his game, bro. He didn't even get 100 yards. We took him out of his game.
Yeah,
they're going to have to run the ball. I think they can run it.
I don't think that's happening 2 weeks in a row. I think Stroud's going to get back on track this week.
I think so too.
Yeah,
figure out a way.
So do I. But I was making the point for the show.
Well, Ken made the point it's a divisional game, which he's right. I mean, anything can happen when you have a divisional game. And they're getting Taylor back too, the Colts. So Taylor's going to be healthy. He hasn't played in 2 games. So, that's a difference. They got to deal with Taylor. He's a legit fucking runner.
Now we're going to say they had troubles containing Josh Jacobs.
Yep, that's what I mean. They're going to have it. I think it's going to be a close game. But I think that the Houston just gets right. If they're going to be a contender, and if they're a true contender, they get over on these guys.
Yeah. If Houston is going to be a contender, this is a game that they're supposed to win.
Yep. And they have to. It's a divisional game. You got to win your division first.
So. Oh, absolutely. All right. How about for Arizona at Miami?
Hey, Big Rock, come on, man. So nobody wants to play for the Raiders because I said a rapist got hurt and it's not a loss? Like, okay, well.
Big Rock. It was harsh, man. Joe's like, oh, couldn't happen to a better guy.
Yeah, I mean, I wish it could have happened to Roethlisberger, too.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I don't agree with anything those guys. I think if you get in that kind of trouble, you should be booted from the NFL. I mean, I wouldn't even want him in there. What's this? Gay pride? What is fucking Matt? Fucking Matt.
All right. How about Arizona at Miami?
Arizona at Miami. Ooh. But Miami's a dog. They're a dumpster fire right now, right? No quarterback.
Who you taking, Rob?
Taking the Keebler Elf.
Joe?
Yeah. With Miami's quarterback situation, I'm going to have to go with Arizona.
Yeah. They got too much.
Look at that, Rob. Everybody's picking my quarterback.
Yeah, bro, look who they're playing.
Hey.
They're playing a bunch of hobbits.
Even when they played respectable teams, I still picked Arizona. The only time I didn't pick them is when we played them.
Bro. That's how it is. I don't play any of my players. Ask Matt. Matt goes, "Did you pull him?" Because that's why, because I can't do it. It's my only rule. I have one small rule. I cannot root for the guys that are playing against my team, so I pull them out.
Yeah, and Moonscar there, I don't think Tua is cleared yet to play. He's practicing, but I don't think he's cleared to play yet.
Tyreek goes for 200. Tyreek hasn't seen 200 in
JB.
Maybe 3 games total or 4 games totaled up and get 200. He's fucking sucking this year.
But yeah, JB. Tua did come up off the IR. He's in the practice window there. At least that's the last I heard.
Yeah, no, Tua's up. Yeah, they're expecting him to be playing in a couple weeks. Oh my God, it's so stupid. That guy's an idiot.
Yeah, and he said that he won't wear a Guardian cap because of personal choice. Are you trying to end up like the next Brett Favre, where you got freaking Alzheimer's in your 50s?
Just sign a waiver, bro. You're gonna be a slaughtering dummy. Someone's gonna be spoon feeding.
Or not Alzheimer's, Parkinson's.
Dude, Tua needs to just hang it up, bro.
What you would think. You got a nice big fat paycheck. He's got $100 million. Go fucking set yourself up. Enjoy your life, bro.
I mean,
go be a coach if you want to stay in the game. Yeah,
he takes one more.
I would.
The damage is already done. He takes one more concussion. And the thing about concussions is after you get so easier and easier to get, it's the Steve Young syndrome, dude. Like,
yeah. I don't condone a rapist either, but I still don't wish her to know it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Big Rock.
Yeah.
Different strokes for different folks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, karma's out there for a reason. It happens to people for a reason.
Yep, and I think we just saw it.
JB, applesauce and pudding for life and so on.
I'm just saying, bro, and someone changing your diapers, bro. That's what happens. I mean, honestly.
But see, the thing is Tua could retire right now, and he'd have enough money for the best applesauce in the fucking world for the rest of his life. And he might still have a chance at a somewhat normal life. I mean, he's not completely punchy yet, you know?
He's going to ruin the best years of his life if he takes 1 or 2 more shots to the head. I mean, enjoy your time, bro. Tua just needs to take the year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Take the year off, at least the year, and see where you're at.
No, I'm not a grumpy old man. I just have 3 daughters, and so I just have a different perspective on it.
I have no daughters.
I can understand your feelings there, Joe.
I got nieces. I got, we all know, someone that, a female, and we wouldn't want that for them. So I'm just saying, man. The fact that he crushed his skull earlier.
All right. Well, we'll get off of this depressing topic. And how about Atlanta at Tampa?
Oh, you went to another depressing topic. Where's Don? Kirk Cousins sucking ass.
The battle of the 4 and 3s.
Man, bro, is Kurt washed? Because he can't put it. I mean, he's not. He's up and down. Is he washed? Is he not?
I don't think he's washed. He's definitely starting to regress a little bit, but I don't think he's washed quite yet. But the clock is ticking on it.
He's like on the Rodgers train. You could see the
I think he's further behind than Rodgers, meaning that Rodgers is a little more towards wash than he is, just because of the age difference.
Yeah.
Oh, JB's taking the Falcons.
Where's this? All right. So who they playing and where they at?
It's Atlanta at Tampa Bay.
At Tampa.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Tampa just lost their 2 starting receivers.
Yeah, but
right?
they picked up Michael. What's his name from the old Saints? Michael Thomas. They picked him up. They already signed him.
Yeah, but that dude's a walking injury case.
Well, but he might be all right. He hasn't played for nobody all season. He's probably healthy he's been in 10 years. I mean, they might get a game or 2 out of him, bro. I mean, this is one of those games where nobody's expecting him, and he shows up. I mean, look, Baker's been making. I mean, what did he do after he lost both those guys? He still fucking came back in that game, bro. He still put up points. He still had like a 28-point night. I mean, Baker still had a great night after losing his guys. He's still got a decent running back in Rachaad White. He's got a great tight end. I mean,
oh yeah, and not to mention that this is part of Baker's revenge tour, so he's got that little extra oomph in his step.
Yeah.
See, I root for Baker, dude, but I have a hard time.
He calls him Slam Boy.
I just have a hard time picking the Bucks right now.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you, Joe. If those 2 guys wouldn't have got injured, if it even would have only have been one, I would have stuck with Tampa, but I gotta go with Atlanta too.
I just think Atlanta's got too much on defense.
We're follically challenged.
So we're follically challenged.
Fucking JB. All right. Well, Philly at Cincinnati.
I don't
Where
even
you
really
going
think
with
it's a
this,
challenge, JB. I don't think it's even a challenge anymore. Hair loss 1. My hair threw in the towel when I was about 19.
Talk to Baker, too inconsistent. I mean, it could be.
Philly at Cincy. Who you picking?
Philly at Cincy. Ooh. This was one of those we wavered on yesterday because Cincy's been playing really good. It's in Cincy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's why I'm. Man, see, this is where do I trust Burrows and then he lets me down? If he lets me down, I'm gonna fucking never pick him again. Fucking cock.
This one for me is kind of an upset special.
Really?
I think, yeah, if the Bengals are gonna get it right at any point, they gotta get started here soon, Yeah. The Eagles are vulnerable. Like they're still a good team, but they're not a great team. So I think Cincinnati can do it.
I thought that I'm taking Cincy too. I thought the Eagles had they were kind of shocker last week. I thought they had a more of a lock game last week, and they started off super slow. I mean, they didn't even put 14 points up till the second half, I think. I mean, didn't they play the Panthers or somebody? It was a terrible team they played.
I think it was the Giants.
Oh, the Giants. Yeah, it was the Giants. I mean, come on, they should have smoked them guys.
Yeah, Philly's got a lot of issues going on. I wouldn't be surprised if they get rid of their head coach at the end of the year. And with that being said, I guess I'm going to take the Bengals and hope that Joe Burrow gets, back to the Burrow that we know instead of the Eminem and Cody Rhodes crossbreed.
I just wanted to be consistent. I mean, he has great games with Chase, and then a game later he's like non-existent. What the fuck, bro?
All right. Buffalo at Seattle.
Ooh.
Who you taking, Joe?
Buffalo's been rolling, man, but like
just signed Amari. They just got Amari Cooper too. They added Amari.
But Seattle is kind of. I said it from the beginning of the season that, like, before the season even started, that I thought Seattle was going to be sneaky good. Like, and I still think that they're in the mix. You know. And then are they playing at Seattle?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go
Man.
with Seattle on that one.
You know, I usually going from east to west or west to east, I've been picking the teams that are at home for those type of games. But since Seattle lost to the Giants at home, I got to go with, boy, I love losing Super Bowls.
Yeah. Me and Ken talked about this yesterday. This is why I brought it up. I go, a lot of home teams this year. We are usually a good home team. Seattle's usually a good home team. The 49ers, a lot of teams are losing at home,
He's
man.
not going to play?
Dallas. I'm sorry, man. I think Buffalo beats them with Ed Amari. I think they got more weapons. I think they beat them.
I didn't know DK was not playing. I might
he's out. Oh yeah, DK's out too. Yeah, he's out.
I might have to change my pick now.
I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Think about it. I mean, they got a decent run game going, but they need those weapons.
Yeah, Josh Allen's got. Yeah, I think I'll go with the Bills. If DK was in it, though, I think I'd feel a lot better about Seattle.
Yeah, I took the Bills. I'm taking them.
All right, New Orleans at the Los Angeles Chargers. Are you picking against the Chargers, Joe?
No, I think the Chargers will get it done.
Okay.
Their best player is Kamara, and he's injured. He's not 100%. I think he's questionable still.
Yeah, I'll go with the Chargers, too. Their defense has been freaking amazing this year.
Yeah, it's a blowout. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
you know, Joshua, I agree with you there. I don't think the Saints are going to be able to mount much against that defense.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know about a blowout, though, because I don't think the Chargers haven't been like a team. Like, they're playing really good defense and keeping it low scoring for the most of the season.
I was going to say, if it ends up being freaking 20-3, that's still a blowout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right. How about Carolina at Denver? Where are you going, Rob?
Carolina at Denver. Denver's going to destroy these guys so bad. I mean, you seen what Denver did last Thursday to the Saints. Oh, my Atlanta. Same thing. This is a bye week for everybody. Except the Bears, right? Or was it the Bears? No, it was the Raiders. Is it the Raiders who lost to the Chargers?
The Panthers, yeah, they did.
It's not a shot at Joe at all.
Yeah, as you got the red beam sitting right on the poor guy. All right, Joe, who you going?
This is a tough one for me. Like, Denver's defense is really good.
Yes.
But I feel like Dalton and Carolina they've been competitive in a lot of the games, but their only win came against us. It's hard to pick them, but I don't know. I feel like Carolina's kind of due for a win. But then again, it's Carolina, so I don't know. I think I'll go with Denver.
Yeah, I'm absolutely going with Denver. Carolina's a dumpster fire, and they might have gotten one win, but I don't know how many more they're getting besides that one.
He said Denver by 30.
It very well could be possible. All right. How about for Chicago at Washington?
Chicago at Washington. Now I picked the Bears. I think they can. If their defense plays like it's been, then they're going to win. If their defense doesn't, then Daniels. I don't think Daniels is playing. Yeah, he's hurt. I don't think he's playing.
Yeah, if he's not playing, I'm going Bears.
I don't think he's playing.
If Daniels doesn't end up playing, I unfortunately have to pick the Bears, even though I almost vomited saying that.
There that word is again. There that word is again.
But
Bear
if,
fans like to
if
throw that
Daniel
around.
somehow does play, I'm absolutely taking the Commanders in this one.
Uh-oh. Commanders by 3. Big Rock says it.
Oof. Now, for the battle of two teams that there were a bunch of high hopes for to start the season, and they have absolutely floundered. The Cowboys at the 49ers. Who's winning this one?
Skip Bayless guaranteed a Cowboy win. I'm just saying.
Oh, Skip Bayless guaranteed it, and then Cowboys are losing.
Skip Bayless said Micah Parsons back. They're gonna spank the Niners, man. They're gonna spank them. Guaranteed lock. No, I'm fucking taking the Niners. Fuck you, Skip.
See, I don't know because is Debo back?
I think he's gonna be. He was just sick. He had like the flu or pneumonia or some shit.
He had pneumonia and ended up being hospitalized for a couple of days. And from somebody that's had to fight pneumonia quite a bit during their life, even if he does play, he ain't going to be anywhere near the same.
Yeah. Big
I'm
Rob's taking them Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Cowboys too. And I'm going to hope that CD actually has a real game and stops being such a disappointment that he's been to begin this season.
Yeah, the Cowboys are coming off a bye. I mean, they're getting healthy. They're getting some of their guys back. But the Cowboys have no run game. They're one-dimensional. That's why CD's not having a good game. They don't have a decent run game. They don't have something else. Dowdle's not it. Zeke's not it. What's his name from the Dalvin Cook? He's not it. None of those guys are the answer. They have no run game. So you just got to take out CD. That's their best player. I mean, after that, what do they got? That's why they've been losing. That's why Dak's struggling. That's why, I'm sorry. That's the truth. They're not a well-rounded team, and their coach is so predictable. I used to love McCarthy, but he's stale, stagnant.
I was going to say, yeah, he was awesome his first few years, but he hasn't changed his playbook since 2005. All right. How about for Giants?
I'm going to say that I think the Niners are able to pick on Dak.
Yeah, I think the
Niners are going to win.
Okay. All right. Now Giants at Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers.
The Giants.
Russ has a great game against them too. Watch.
I'm gonna pick the Steelers, but I'm still gonna hope that Malik Neighbors has himself a monster game.
That's what I said, Fred. I heard you said Skip went off. Skip guaranteed it. He's a fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, Skip's a freaking moron.
He's a fucking moron.
All right, now the game that Joe's massively looking forward to.
Yeah.
The Kansas City Chiefs at the Las Vegas Raiders. I know you're picking the Raiders, aren't you, Joe?
I'm going to say Chiefs by 20.
Yeah, unfortunately, this might be one. I mean, dude, right now, talk about a run game. Kareem Hunt is back in beast mode. That guy's going to run all over you guys. Get ready. That guy's a monster, bro.
But there's only one thing, though. Sometimes the Raiders get up for games like this.
It's a division game. That's why I agree with you. I think,
but it's not just a division game. It's the Chiefs. Like, we hate the Chiefs, so I could see us playing an inspired game. I just don't see us being able to score enough points to beat them. Like, offensively, I don't think we're going to be able to score enough. But I could see our defense playing really well.
Chiefs and ref and crew win by 20. Man, I have not seen so many videos of everybody going, I got my new Mahomes jersey. They put on a ref's jersey.
Yep.
That's like some of the best videos, man.
I am going to pick Kansas City with the asterisk of Max Crosby's going to still have 4 sacks, though, just because he hates Chief Frog Throat.
You're going to try to rip his frog legs off?
Oh,
man.
now for the hardest game that Green Bay is going to have to play all year long. Green Bay versus the Jacksonville
I thought we
Jaguars.
started our bye. I thought this was our bye week.
I'm
We're
picking
gonna
the upset special.
we're gonna smack the Jags.
I'm picking the upset special.
There you go.
T-Law is going for 350. No, I'm just
I don't know
kidding.
what
Okay. Okay. I was going to say you better be. Otherwise, Max is going to get stonewalled all game and not even get it one pressure.
No, this should be a
Somehow I don't think we
coming
can
out
affect the
party for
players
you
that
guys.
well, fellas.
Yeah. I was going to
Yeah, you
say,
guys-
as long as we don't have one of those Matt LaFleur games where we just don't show up on the field, we should win this one.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it.
I think this is a
I
game
just
where
want them
everybody
to be
looks
prepared.
good. You know,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
this is a
Matt,
game
you're
where all
team
your
to that,
guys
man.
get their stats. You know, Jacobs
hear
will go over 100, and you'll have, you know, Dobbs or a couple of your receivers will get 80, 90 yards. Like Jordan Love will throw for 300-400 yards. This should be a game where everybody looks good.
Bro. Hey, Joe. I mean, just since you brought it up, I just posted a stat. Someone posted it in his first 22 starts. Jordan Love has thrown 45 touchdowns. And Aaron Rodgers' first starts, he only threw 39. And Brett Favre's, it was like 26, and I think Bart Starr only threw 15.
Yeah, I was going to say Bart Stars, you got to put him.
That's a run era. That's a run era. So, but still, that's pretty good for Bart Starr, bro. Come on, 15? That's almost one a game. But Jordan Love doubled.
Josh, you should already know. If you disagree with Ken in any way, shape, or form, you're a hater.
Yeah. Ken doesn't like to hear disparaging remarks. He doesn't like to hear that you're not on his side, or that you do. If you laugh, you're gonna get in trouble.
Well, Rob, I'm sending you to the principal's office.
That's it. He throws 2 INTs. That's what he's going to do. There you go, Big Rock. He's going to throw 2. McKinney's going to get one. Jair going to get John Money. John Money going to be smacking everyone. I mean, he's got to do that every game now. He can't just go bully the Texans for a game. He's got to bully everybody now for the rest of the year.
Hey there, Matt. Since you want to bring up Love's INTs, do you remember how many touchdowns he has this year? Because for some reason, I think he's leading the league in that too.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, how's last place feel?
The Bears are having a coming home party. They're back in the basement.
Matt knows that the chair down there fits his ass perfectly. He's been down there a long time.
Oh, man.
I got to troll him back, bro. He's constantly his favorite troll is Willis over Love. Shut up, man. It's not even a good troll.
Yeah, and with that, JB's got to do his show. Make sure everybody that's watching, you go check out Kneecap Biting with the Motor City Lions on his show, which will be following us
in about 6 minutes.
Yep, and it'll be on whatever platform you're watching it on already. He'll be following us right behind.
Gonna be a good day.
Oh, yeah.
We got tonight, 7 p.m. Central, the Frozen Tundra Network will be having a show.
Yep, and we're not gonna say it's definite, but you might want to make sure you tune in because we could be having a special guest.
Yes, sir.
So this is definitely going to be a show that you're going to watch because it'll give all of us some nice insights.
Yep. See how it plays out. Gonna be a good day.
Hey, thanks there, Big Rock.
Thanks, Big
We
Rock.
definitely appreciate it, and we appreciate you taking your time to come on and comment. And hey, thanks there, Cam.
And thanks for trolling Joe so hard. I love it, bro. And you troll Ken. I love it. Not this Ken, the other Ken. I love how you guys troll Ken. He's not here, so I have fun.
Hey, you know what, Joshua? I can see that. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up having an absolute monster game where we see 2 touchdowns from Dobbs and 2 touchdowns from Reed, and either 2 touchdowns from Watson or a split between Watson and Kraft. Because Kraft's earned himself a nice big role in this offense.
Oh yeah. If I don't see Kraft get the ball at least once or twice, I'm upset now because I want to see what he does. He gets the ball, he breaks tackles, bro. We haven't had a tight end like this in a long time. Says Keith Jackson. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm going to say
bro, Keith Jackson would break some tackles. That dude could catch the ball and
are you forgetting about R88, Bubba Franks?
Bubba did good. I like Bubba. I love Bubba, but I don't know, man.
I absolutely love
to the
Bubba
Brett
Franks.
Favre era. You know, the hardcore.
You're partial to the Brett Favre era. Hey, that's a great thing because Bubba Franks was a part of the Brett Favre.
Yeah, no, I know, but I 2 INTs. Shut up, man.
You know what, Matt? Even if he throws 2 INTs, he'll throw 4 to 6 touchdowns.
Yeah,
so
man. That's what we were discussing this in the Packer groups, man. Everybody's like, he's throwing too many interceptions. I go, look, it's the Brett Favre. Brett Favre he had 20 INTs in more than 6 of his seasons. That's more than 1 a game. I mean, and he still won. He's a legend. Legend.
Mm-hmm. And you know what there, Joshua? You just heard how much I talked up Bubba Franks. That was my favorite. That was my favorite Packers tight end.
It wasn't the red zone. It was the Bubba zone.
And then Big Rocky hit the nail right on the head. Tucker Kraft has been doing damn good this year. And you don't really hear him getting talked about with some of these up-and-coming tight ends. So this might be a coming-out party for him.
Watch the way he runs, bro. When he meets a tackler, bro, he puts the punishment on them. They don't put it on him. He puts it on them. That's what I love about the guy. Favre getting his welfare. Matt, you just got oh, boy. I love our listener.
He's just mad because any quarterback that the Bears draft ends up on welfare after a couple of years anyway.
Yeah. His yak is amazing. That's what I'm saying, bro. He just goes. And I love what's his name too?
Musgrave,
but he's clumsy.
Yeah, I like Musgrave too, but I think he's kind of going to be a one-dimensional pony. To where he's just going to be the guy you split out to play that wide receiver / tight end role. And anytime it's locked with the guy being on the line, you're definitely seeing Kraft as the number 1.
Oh, for sure. I don't think anybody takes it from him unless he gets injured.
Yeah. And on that amazing take by Rob, that nobody's taking shit away from Kraft, we want to thank everybody for watching. Especially thanks all you guys for commenting and joining us on this morning show. Make sure you tune in tonight for the Frozen Tundra Network podcast. Have yourselves a wonderful day. And screw it. As always, go, Pack, go.
Total Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Get all your sports news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions Talk with Smoking Jeremy B, Wrestling Roundup, The Big Football Show, and more, Shield TV, Lions Villain Report, and Red Zone Rant. The afternoon podcasts are Valhalla, Grosef Sports, WCFL Dolphins Talk, The Cheap Seats, The Bodkin Show, Spirit of Detroit Podcast, and Maniacs. The nightly podcasts are Palace Hall Report, Frozen Tundra Network, Skull Gang 365, The Huddle Sports Network Open Mic, First and 10 with Foz, Main Event Football Show, Prime Sports World, The Man